So till now we have a simple form, right? This was a simple form, and we can access the data from the simple form here using get or post or request. Both will work, right? Both means all three should work. If you're using get, if you're using post, you can commonly use this one to get data from either post or get. Here is the more complex than that. In the same form, same PHP file, I have this form, and then I'm getting the data, right? Here I can type something. I can add more field. Qualification. Select multi. What is that? Multiple. Name equal to qualification. Select some value MC, MC, MC. So I have another field. I can put some data here, multiple value I can submit. So right now I'm just getting one value, that's why. So I can do here print r dollar underscore request. What will happen if I do this one? Okay guys,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
so this is the little complex than previous one. Now we'll see some constants. So what is the meaning of constants?
Whose value doesn't change.
Yeah, whose value doesn't changes. So in PHP, how we can and constants are also case sensitive in PHP, and by convention, constant and defines are always uppercase. It's like here how we can define the constants. Constants dot PHP, right? Define then I write some word. Just suppose that I'm typing interest and giving some values 10.5, right? So this is the way we define the constant, and if you try to print, you can directly write this. You see, are you able to print the constants? Do you think I can change the value of this? I'm able to do change the value.
No, sir.
No, because this is constants, right?
Constant. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So while we do our programming, deeper coding will do, sometimes we need some data which are fixed, right? We make sure that once this variable is declared, no one can change that value. So in that case, we'll use, what will use?
Constant.
Constants, yes, constants. So like super global, the scope of constant is global. Constants can be accessed from anywhere in the script without regard of the scope. So we'll see what is the scope, but as you see, this request can be used anywhere, na? This is global, super global variables, na? It can be anywhere.
Yes,
It can be
sir.
used anywhere. Similarly, constants are available anywhere in the code. You can use anywhere. Now, and the naming convention of that constants are same as the variable naming convention. If you try to use tofu, that is wrong. Like the variable, you are not able to do that, right? Clear, guys? The naming convention of constant is same as the variable declaration, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And some magic constant, like you see some already predefined variables are there. Similarly, some predefined constants are there, which are known as
Magic constant.
magic
Magic
constants. So what they does, if I write something here, echo line, this will print at which line number you are. Although we are saying this constant, but it's holding this value where this line is, like fifth line, na? Here fifth line, this will print 5. Here eighth line, this will print 8. You see, 8, 5. So these are known as magic constants. Similarly, what are some other ones? dir. You see what this one is printing? Where you, what is the directory of your present code, right? So you see, I'm in this file. So this is my directory. So this will give the complete path of the directory where your project is. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So remember this uh, constants, these are known as magic constant, and try according to our usage we'll use this. Where we'll use the class, we'll use the class. Where is the function, we can use the function. If you use any file, we'll use the file, line, directory, trait, method, namespace. So they will come uh, according to usage. You can use this constant. Now, functions. Can anybody tell me what is the function?
Block of statements.
Block of statements.
That are used to perform some specific functions,
Yeah.
some specific action.
Yes, a specific function or a specific action. Yes. So I think we already studied function in the JavaScript, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Sir.
it's advantage to be, it will be fast to learn here also, same thing. Only syntax is going to change. So basically there are two type of function. One is a user defined function and another is built-in function. So all those function is shown like array functions. Are those built-in or user defined? The array functions I have shown you now, and string functions.
Built-in functions.
Built-in function, because we are not defining, not creating those functions. We are just using. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So sometimes it's not always uh, feasible to use, or according to your requirement or according to your project, built-in function are not sufficient. So based on requirement, sometimes you have to create your own function, right? So this is the format of a function. Function you write, function name, and if there is some arguments, you write the arguments, then you write some code. Correct? I think similar was in JavaScript also. Function name, function name, arguments if there is any arguments, and whatever this block of code or sections of the actions I have to write to perform some action. A valid function name start with letter and underscore followed by any number of letter and numbers underscore. So this same naming convention, this name foo naming convention is same is for variables, same is for constants, and same is for function name. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
So how a function look like? PHP, then what do we write? Function, right? Then
Yes, sir. And then function name.
name, and here we provide if any parameter or argument is supplied, then like this, and we write the code here. So this is the format of function in PHP. Conditional function. Here the meaning of conditional function is, you see mark put true and one function I'm calling bar, right? So this bar function is here.
Yes, sir.
So this will be called. So when you can call this one? Let me see this example. Then I'm declaring a function name 1 echo hello function 1. So if I'm writing how I can call a function, by writing just this one I can call the function, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Great. Function hyphen demo. So this is calling na hello function 1. So whether this one is here doing the same thing, or whether this one here doing the same thing, I can call this function, right? But suppose that if I'm writing here function 2 echo hello function 2. So can I do this one? Is this possible to do this one? Suppose this is false. What is happening? Can anybody help me to understand what is happening here? I can call this function from here, and this is printing now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is printing. But if I'm trying to call this function, this is giving error. It's saying that called and not defined. This function calling is not able to look into this one. Why?
Because that if condition is getting false.
Yes. So this function will be only visible once it will come to here, right? Come inside. But this is preventing, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if I make it true, then it will enter here,
Yes, sir.
and once it will enter, PHP can look into some function is already available. So now it's printing, accessing. I can call this one function. So this is known as the conditional functions. Function within function. This is something interesting. I'm writing something. PHP function 1, then function 2 equal hello, I am inside function 2. So is it possible to call this function? Is it possible to call this function?
Yes, sir.
You see, is this possible? Call this one?
Yes, sir.
Nahi, no. Undefined,
No, sir.
undefined function 2. Because if I have to call this one, first I have to call this one. Now see, what is you see, if I am not calling the main function, I will not able to call inside one. So to call the inside one, first I have to call the parent function.
Yes.
Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So this is function within function, then function arguments. Information we pass to the function by the argument list, which is comma delimited list of expressions. You pass here, na? What it means? I have function 1, I'm just giving this name, then dollar input equal dollar input input 0. It means what type of data I'm passing to this function? What type of data I'm passing to this function? No?
Array.
Yes, array. Because I'm accessing through the index, na?
Yes, sir.
Then you can write here 2, 3, 4, 5. Clear, guys? So what will this function print?
The elements inside the array 2, 1, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What this will print?
2.
2, because I'm passing the complete array here. In this function, it's coming here,
Yes, yes.
and from there I'm printing the first element, right?
Yes.
Right? So this is where you can pass the arguments or parameter to the functions, right? Sometimes sometimes they are also passed with some trailing commas like this in this format. Like you can pass the arguments, if lots of arguments you are passing, so you can follow these structures. Input 1, input 2, so if you're passing like this, we can put last element, and last element, after last element you can put the comma also. So this will help if you are passing multiple parameters and in this format, right? So the good styling is to use the comma in the last. So before 8.00, this trailing comma was not allowed. This trailing, this is last element na in the parameter, first, second, this and this last. So since 8.00 version of PHP, you can easily you can use this one, trailing commas. Passing arguments by reference. What is the meaning of passing arguments by reference? The meaning is that I have what is the example? Function add some extra, then it's to argument dollar whatever the string, right? Then dollar string equal to dot and some extra text, right? See, this is simple function, and then I'm writing str equal to, this is a string, this is a string, right? Then I'm calling this function add some extra, then I'm passing, what I'm passing? Str. then echo $str. What this will print, guys? What will the output?
This is a string and some extra text.
This is a, so this is a string. I'm passing this one here. I'm passing this complete to here, and it's coming
Yes.
here, right?
Yes, sir.
Then I am appending this to this, right?
Yes, sir.
And then printing str. But neither I'm returning, not printing. How this str will also print this one? See the result. This is a string. What is printing?
This is a string.
Why?
Inside the function, we haven't used any echo function. Echo.
Yeah, we have not used any echo function. If I do here echo and some extra text, this is string, right? Because here we also printing, here also printing, right?
Right, sir.
But I
Yes.
do not want to print here. I want to print here with appended. How this is possible? Can anybody help me? I append in the function, but I want to print here to see the appended one. No idea? No problem. If I add here ampersand, what will happen? What will happen, guys?
This is a string and some
This is a string. Here address is coming. I'm taking address of this string.
yes.
Address. Now I have address. At the address, whatever the string value was, I'm appending this.
This is a string.
This is a string and some extra, right? Now what will happen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is permanently changed now. Now if I print str, what it will
Yes.
print? What it will print?
This is a string and some extras.
And some extra text, right? So you see, just this ampersand changed the story.
Yes, sir.
Because what receiving here, address of this string, and if you are just writing the string, means value at this address and appending. So internally it's also appended because you are dealing with the address. Clear? Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anybody, any confusion here? Molly, Varna, Jyoti,
No, sir, no confusion from my side.
great. Priya,
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Ashutosh,
No, sir, it's clear.
Bullet.
No, sir, clear.
Because when we learn the framework, such type of things will come, and it should be very much clear. Okay, great. Now default arguments. What is the meaning of default arguments? I'm creating a function. Show message, right? Here I'm taking a variable greet and then value good morning. Suppose you're typing hello, and here I'm typing echo dollar greet dot morning. I'm typing, right? I'm calling this function show message. I'm not passing anything. What will happen? Anybody? Guys,
So maybe it will by default print morning.
what this will print?
So maybe by default it will print morning.
Only morning.
No sir, hello morning, hello morning.
Hello
Hello.
morning. So this is the default value given to this variable, na? So default
Yes, sir.
args. Default spelling mistake. Hello morning. Now suppose I am passing here good. What happened now?
So it will print good morning.
Yes. Printing good morning. It's not printing. So if you see, the first was hello morning, this one. Second was just morning, because we are passing null, and that is taking as just a no values. So that what's printing this one? Only morning. Only morning.
Only morning.
Yes. And if I'm passing some values, replace to the default value and then it's using. So you see all three scenarios.
Yes sir.
So this is how default works. default parameter value may be a scalar values, arrays, the special type null as of which objects are using the new class function. So default can be default can be scalar values, means what are those scalars? Data types. Null, boolean, integer, string.
Yes, sir.
So this value can be null, boolean, integer, string. This value can be array. This value, and also since 8.1 version of PHP, objects can also new objects can use here. Okay. So guys, will take break in at 1:30, right?
Okay, sir.
130.
So here you see using non-scalar types as a default. So this is not a scalar type, na. This is what is the type of this? Array type, na.
Yes, sir.
So this is where you can pass the default value as array also. This is null, this is array. So this can be also used as a default value. Clear? Or should I demonstrate this one?
So please demonstrate this one.
Okay, no problem. So as what is the value of this default variable? What is type of this default variable?
String.
String. So integer, string, null and boolean. What type of variables are these? Scalar,
Scalar.
right? Now in place of this I can use something like I can use an array, right? I'm giving some value. What value it's getting? Maybe color name I'm giving orange, right? Then another default value is message equal to null. So both are not scalar values, scalar variables. Message and greet both are not scalar, na?
Yes.
Echo dollar greet. Suppose I'm printing 0 dot message. Typing, right? And this is new function message 2. One is I'm not sending any variable data. Another is sending array red, green, yellow, another message I'm passing in. Color. So you see what I did? What is the default? This array. Default message is null. Echo printing grid 0, first element and then message. Then what this function, when this function will be called, I'm not sending any parameter, what this will print?
Orange.
Orange and null. I mean,
That's orange and some space will be there, right?
yes, sir, yes, sir.
Now what will happen? I'm passing array. Passing now array passing one array because first element is the one array and second is a message. So what will happen now? What this will print?
Red color.
Red color. Great. Good observation. Good. What happened? Default args. Where is the problem? Oh, what I did. Closing should be here, na?
Yes, sir.
I'm inside calling. When will we call or not call? I was calling inside. You see? First, what it printed?
Orange.
This will
Orange.
orange, and this one.
Red
Red.
color.
Red color.
So now clear. Clear, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So very important and useful these functions are, and you are going to deal your projects and everything, and all will be move around this type of functions and existing functions. So you should understand that how these are all are working. Clear? Now some variable arguments. Suppose I am passing lots of arguments and I want to receive all those, and I don't want to write something like that, all the variable names. Here how many numbers of variable parameters I am passing? 4. Now see, if I just written triple dot and numbers, all variables are now here in this as a array. Let us see how this is working. Function, what this one using? Sum. Suppose the sum I'm using function sum, and I'm just writing here triple dot, right? Then dollar numbers. Then I'm just, suppose I'm getting dollar numbers 0 echo. Now calling this sum function, I'm passing 1 2 3 4 5. What will be the output? Anybody? Guys, fast. What will the output?
1.
1, sir.
1, sir.
One. Oh, what is the name of the file? Variable args. Variable args. Oh. You see, 1.
Yes.
What will be 3?
4, sir. 4, sir.
4.
4, sir.
what will be basically we can join two variables or like this one. So what will be the output of this?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
5 4 3.
So you see, I can pass any number of variables here, and by just using three dots and a name, I can get all. Interesting?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Great. So this way, by using three dots, you can get the variable number of arguments. Cool. I'm not showing this one for each because you have to learn. I just wanted to show this how this is working, right? Basically, when it is received now, these numbers, it's looping and getting one element at a time and summing up, getting sum of all the numbers, right? So it's looping.
Yes, sir.
Great. Using to provide arguments. Now same thing here. I have used one function and two parameters are there, right? Here I have given just bracket 1, 2 and triple dot. So whatever I will write here, it will assign correspondingly 1 to A and 2 to B. Why it's little different? Suppose here you can just create those index here and pass those here. Let me give this. Function add $a comma $b. Then what are doing? Return $a plus $b. So for now I'm telling you what is the meaning of return. Whatever the calculation will happen, and someone will call this function add sum equal to dollar sum equal to add. I'm passing 1, 2. Now see, print so here what is a little changed here? You see here, I can create those parameters as a variable. either I can pass like this, or I can create those as a variable and can pass here. So it is just I'm providing the arguments in a form of array or something like this, and using triple dot to pass this one. It's just you can understand in layman that it's another way of passing the variables to the function, passing the parameters to the function by using triple dot. So you can put those in a bracket and pass here, and that will go here. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now another is the named argument. So before starting named argument, I think let's have little introduction. So the rest of the topic we'll cover after the break, right?